I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. I just don't understand a more miserable person since Ryback. Like,
what for
like,
Ronda?
Yeah, man. Like, just hating, man. Like, hating got all the opportunities. Like, I understand if you went through a bad experience with the you know what I mean, with the, you know what I'm saying, like what happened. Like, I don't know what happened with the other shit that she was saying, but like, just like, man, like, just like I ain't never understand it. Like, she was such a big wrestling fan, but didn't understand why when fans started booing her. So then she wouldn't talk shit about that, and then she was like, "Oh, it was just a shit show." When you was like, every time it was a shit show, you know what I'm saying? Guess what we did? Put the bet on you.
Bro, it was that the nepotism comment. She was like, yo, man, they got favorites around here. I'm like, yo, how you gonna say, yo, they got favorites around here when you came in with The Rock and two of the, and the daughter of the owner of the company and the son-in-law of the owner of the company, and your first match was against the son of the company and the daughter of the company, or whatever you want to call it, and Kurt Angle was your tag team partner. I'm like, yo, you came in on a wave.
And then they gave you the belt immediately. Look, here's a Royal Rumble. Here's a belt. Then you came back. Another Royal Rumble. Another belt. Here's some other belts too. You want these belts, nigga? Yeah, man, you can have these belts. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. You're a bigger star.
Feel like, I just feel like at this point,
they got to be a team. Cry Bowsy. You know what I'm saying? Cry Bowsy. That's going to be their name.
Bro, like, at this point, I'm like, for me, it's like everything I know about Krishan Rock and Blueface. It's like everything I know about Ronda Rousey's like behind the scenes of her run in WWE is totally against my will. I had nothing to do with it. I made no plans for it. It just happened. I just saw it on the timeline, and I couldn't get away from it.
Why are you pushing this in my eyes? Like, I don't want to see this. Like, I don't care. Like, your book ain't selling. Let's talk about them some more, man. Listen, it was a shit show. Like, a lot of the shit she said was true, but just like the shit that you said in the UFC.
I mean, like she did kind of cook when she was like, "Yo, man, look." They was like, "Yo, you gotta." They're like, "TV time is money" or something like that. It says the most valuable thing. She was like, "Yo, how come Roman get an 8-minute entrance in?" And I was like, "Damn, that's kind of a good point."
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, when people say, I mean, like, yo, Undertaker come over here, you know what I'm saying? We got hella flames. Like, you know what I mean? Like, put me in the main event.
I'm like, dang, but I'm like, yo, I need to read the book. I'm like, what chapter are you talking about? Like, yo, chapter 17. I got kicked in the face by Holly Holmes. That's the chapter that I want to read. I want to know what that was right to get your face kicked all the way off your face.
You got and then right after that, you know what I mean? You was like, yo, let me take a break. You know what I mean? Like, Misha Tate get the belt on accident. And then she was like, I'll come back and fight Misha Tate. You know what I mean? Then Misha Tate gets her face beat off by the greatest women's anything to do anything combat-wise, Amanda Leon. And then she was like, I can fight her. Got her face beat off even worse.
Yo,
just to let you know, like, just in case you thought that was a fluke. Like, she was disrespecting Holly Holm, cuz like she was just like, yo, I'm an outboxer. You like, you know who you talking to? Like, you know, she was like Women's Ring Fighter of the Year one time, right? Like, you know, she was like 39-0, right?
Bro.
Like, disrespect Big Dre.
Bro.
Like, man,
what's
like,
going on, bro?
Yeah, Ronda, like, it's all good. It's all good. Because if they call you, you know, damn well you're going to be like, hello. You ain't no different than CM Punk. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, she was getting cooked on. It is what it is. Did you see that when Cam was like, yo, man, she went to the WWE because she got her face kicked off, and I was like, she did kind of run you like, yo, you run to the Fed when you need a check balance. I mean, I don't know.
You run to the Fed when you need a check balance.
Should I push the button?
Push the button. Push the red button.
I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Tell him. I probably say, yo, bitch, to give me some chicken. If you ain't knowing in love, if you listen.
Hey, put that away.
Nigga,
Put that away.
I gotta go back.
Put it away.
With his dad.
Hey, bro. All right. If you couldn't tell, you a new time listener. Let me break it down to you like this. This is the Public Enemies Podcast. I'm your host. Well, one of the three hosts, but we only got two in the building today. I'm Benjamin, the Waco Kid. Let me hit the pose real quick.
Oh.
And join with me today, the one, the only, CJ, Jizzle, Trap McAfee, whatever you want to call him. I'm not calling you champ because I got to go back and look at the numbers. Somebody in the chat, go back and look. When you get a chance, go back and tell me who won predictions because I don't trust this man.
I am the champ until somebody says I'm not. So nobody else will say like I'm the champ. I am at least the champ for the night. I don't care. You know what I mean? This is how Ryan Garcia feels. He was like, yo, man, hopefully that beat samples. You know what I mean? Like, we went back, watch the tape, like, damn. You know what I mean?
Hey, he said somebody put it in my drink. I'm like, nah,
big dog. You know, you put it in your drink.
Nah, I can't touch you slide out of this one, bro.
Yeah, ain't no touch you slide on. Nah, man. Graham is not here. That's why I'm representing. You know what I'm saying? Have my camouflage do-rag hanging off my head luxuriously because I'm saying Graham's not here. He is with his mother being a great son as he's supposed to be.
Shout out to Graham.
Shout out to Graham. Happy birthday, Mama Graham. So he asked us, like, first off, he asked us in advance. It was like, yo, man, next week. He gave us like 8 days, so we couldn't be mad. So, like, I understand that. You know, because usually when I don't show up, I'm like, day of, like, yo, blood, let y'all niggas know. You feel me?
Nah.
I
couldn't even be mad. Man putting a whole PTO request. I gotta respect it.
Yeah, man, he's earned it. If anybody's earned it, you know what I mean? It's Graham.
Nah.
Yeah, man, listen.
You don't like it.
Let me be great. You already said. Monte knows. Look, Monte no ball. Damn right.
Graham don't like it. Graham don't like it when you give him the credit. But yeah, man be working.
Yeah, man be working hard. Shout out to Mama Graham. Shout out to Graham. Sometimes you know what I'm saying? We's not being champ because I'm the motherfucking champ. You know what I mean?
Oh my god! Can we get All right, I'm gonna count. I'm gonna run through predictions from last week, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna verify it.
You do the work. Because last time I did the work, it was like, it was a tie. So you would say you do the work and tell me I'm wrong. But tonight,
for right now, for this episode, might not be next week, but for this episode exclusively, I will let you have that because I'm too lazy to look it up. But you know what? I'm not too lazy to do.
What?
I'm not too lazy to go into small package news.
Oh,
I'm not too lazy for that.
Listen, man, transition. Man.
I'm not too lazy for that.
Transitions. Nothing. I know.
I'm not too lazy for that. Let me see. Where Graham hide the music on here? Where he hide the music?
Oh, there it is. We found it.
There we go. All right, wouldn't have felt right.
Yeah, played it twice. I just did it again. We're not in charge of anything, y'all. If I go back
All right, small package news and emphasis on the small this week because we only got two things to talk about. Mark Henry ain't with WWE no more. He announced on Busted Radio that he was not going to resign. That was 2 days ago. Yeah. That was back on Tuesday. He wasn't resigning with AEW. What did I say?
Yeah, the other niggas. I'm saying probably where he's going to go to.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's not resigning with AEW.
He ain't signed with WWE yet. But he did leave AEW.
He gonna get a Legends deal. Yeah, he left with it. He left AEW. He announced that on Busted Open that he wasn't gonna re-sign with the company. I completely forgot that he was even with the company because they're running documentaries on him on A&E. I was like, damn, he's still with them? And they're running document. I don't know how that goes, but yeah, he's not with AEW anymore. And also, Jake Hager is no longer with AEW. So I don't know. Maybe he comes back to the Fed too. I don't know.
Oh man, he was so under you. Man, you send that nigga to Japan, blood. Go be the new Murder Hawk. Dude, go be the new Murder Hawk, Jake.
Oh, I got to be impartial on this episode. I shouldn't have said that like that. That's on me. That's my
To
bad.
do
I
what?
shouldn't have been like that.
No, that's a very
I
astute
shouldn't have
question,
said that.
Ben, because I didn't know what he was going to do other than do what?
Bro,
Do
this
what?
man just the last time I remember seeing that man on TV, he was talking about a hat. That was the extent. I was there the episode when he came in. Everybody in the building chanting "We the people," and then I was in the crowd. Me and my wife was like, "Yo, it's Jake Hager." I get back to the hotel and I'm just like thinking about it. And I'm like,
it's Jake Hager. It's Jake Hager.
It's
He ain't doing that.
Jake Hager, I guess.
Dog. But he put Big Cass in the learning tree before Jake Hager. I knew he was gone then.
Bro said, look, man, creative ain't got nothing for you. He's like, man, but you always doing something. You always got something going. Look, man, I don't make the rules, but yeah, he ain't with the company.
Executive vice producer. Like, yeah, I know, man.
You know,
like, go talk to Jericho,
you know
man.
how it is. Yo, facts. But yeah, and that's like both of them no longer with the company. I'm thinking Mark Henry goes back, signs a quick Legends deal. Shows up from time to time on TV. Maybe he works back a little bit, but that's about it. But I don't know about Jake Hager. Maybe he goes to I don't know where he's gonna go, but I know
NWA. You got NWA written all over you.
I didn't want to say that. I thought of it. That came up the top of my mind.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta go. Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen. The SmackDown GM went to NWA. Had to fucking before it was ass. So, hey man,
bro,
what you gotta do?
That whole "We the People" gimmick, that's tailor made for NWA.
Oh man, they'll give you the belt first night, man. They're gonna treat you like Mercedes, though, when you go over there.
They're gonna like give you a new theme song.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Roll out the red
Kid
carpet.
Rock. Yeah, some Kid Rock. You know what I mean? All American carpet. You can do your little stupid little suplexes and shit.
Nah, that's about it, yo. That's the longest we've ever talked about Jake Hager on this show, and that's the longest that it's gonna be that we ever gonna talk about Jake Hager on. You want to get an AEW?
Yeah, you goddamn right. Fuck that nigga, fired ass nigga, broke nigga. I got a job and he don't.
Yo,
my bad. I'm not trying to be impartial on here.
Yo, that's something, man.
don't like
Did you see? Yo, none of us do. None of us do. Did you happen to catch Double or Nothing? Did you happen to catch the 5-hour show?
I did watch all 757 minutes of this pay-per-view that was on my phone at the nefarious reasons.
Let me ask you real quick. Out of 5, because we're going for scale 1 to 5. What do you give the pay-per-view?
The whole thing?
The whole thing. 1 out of 5 rating.
I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, that's about what I was thinking too. Like the show was good, but I feel like that 5-hour mark really holds it back. It's just not for me.
It was like one thing AEW is going to do is put on a good pay-per-view. Like you're going to get your money's worth out of it, which I can understand. Like you say, if you're going to pay the money for a pay-per-view and you actually or the stupid subscription to wherever the fuck, like you say they give you your money's worth. I know it's on a fucking Sunday, and I know it's fucking it's not to take in, but like they at least try to give you everything, you know what I mean? Like everything you want, like you say, kicking off, you say, yo, here's Ospreay, nigga. Like, hey, yeah, right, hey, here you go. You know what I mean?
Speaking of Ospreay,
yeah,
my man is new champ. Well, Ospreay ended up defeating Roderick Strong, got his first championship in the company. Yo, round of applause to Roderick Strong. If I knew where it was on here, I'd click the button for the applause button. Yeah. Roderick Strong going back to the back of the. You're going to the back of the line.
Damn,
you're going to the back of the line, Roddy.
You just another nigga in the group. Like you Devonte and Jodeci now.
Yo,
Devonte Strong. That's what you are. Like damn, man, and that hurts. That hurts, man. Like somebody that do that many backbreakers, because like I don't think you guys know, but your back is like your entire body. So like if you could do a whole bunch of moves to like hurt that part, like you should be the best nigga in the world. But
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
but shout
It
out
had to
to
be fuck.
shout out to Will Ospreay, new AEW International Champion.
Dang.
Speaking of the group that Roddy's in, we got a quick little promo from one Adam Cole. Devonte Strong. I can't even. But yeah, we had Adam Cole. We had Adam Cole pop through. Adam Cole cut a quick little promo. He was talking about, sometimes he was like, "Yo, man, sometimes you gotta be a little devilish." And then out of nowhere, who pops up? MJF returns.
You know what I'm saying? No Burberry, dog. No Burberry. No bullshit. I'm saying dress circle Triple H. You know what I'm saying? Like he was about to go trick or treating. That's Triple H and just returning at the Garden. And it was like when you and this is the thing, like when he came out, you kind of figured like he was coming out for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he was like, "Yo, I'm coming out here." Like, you know what I mean? Like my partner just got his ass beat. You know what I'm saying? About the nigga that's getting paid the most over here. So like we expected that. But listen, I could walk and I could do stuff. And I hate all you motherfuckers. You got to still cheer for me. And then they hit the music, or they hit the little video package. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be 100% with you. I thought when they did the video package, it was just gonna be like alluding to the fact that he was gonna be back soon. I did not think that he was in the building. I thought it was gonna be video package and then coming soon or something like that. They were just gonna show like the devil mask that he had or whatever. But like him coming out and doing the whole entrance, like putting his hands on Adam Cole and everything like that, cutting the whole promo. And then the icing on the cake, bro announces with a tattoo that he's not leaving AEW, that he signed. He has a tattoo. What was it on his ankle?
Yeah. What he did, he was called Tony Khan on the mark. That's conniving. And you get the logo tatted like a bitch apologizing. That's the only thing I thought of when he did. Yo, got the logo tatted like a bitch apologizing.
My thing is that I instantly thought about, I was like, bro, everybody who got online and was calling Idris Enofe being like, "Oh, you got the company logo tatted on your chest. Oh, I hope you get fired and you go to a different company. You're gonna be looking dumb." Everybody, y'all owe Idris Enofe an apology, because I remember the disrespect on the timeline.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he called his boss a punk ass motherfucking Mark. You know what I mean? And then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. Like Idris didn't do that,
bro.
Yeah. That MJF
it's
shit
wild. But I mean, like.
Great.
Yeah, and then on top of that, it's on his ankle. He could always cover it up with the boots.
You know what I'm saying?
What are the odds that he's not gonna wrestle in boots, or he's gonna wrestle like with the low boots, and you'll see the logo? I'm like, yo, he can definitely go to a different company. But yeah, the bidding war of 2024 for MJF is over.
It's over, dog. Listen, man, he signed that Jaylen Brown Supermax. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they have a good 5 year. You feel me? I want to get paid $2 more than the person that's getting paid the most over here. Thank you, because I deserve it. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely get that tattoo covered up with a flaming skull or something. You know what I'm saying? Or like a skull with like dollar signs in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Or like a flower, like the other bitches do. You know what I'm saying? When they cover their baby daddy name. You know what I mean? Like get one of them.
I don't think he's getting it covered up, but keeping on track with the MJF conversation, June 5th, he'll be back in the building on Dynamite. So that's something to look forward to, bro. Bro was like, yo, man, I'm not fucking leaving. The Wolf of Wrestling is what he's calling himself now. He's like, yo, man, all that babyface shit, all that's behind me. All that's over. It's over.
Bro, you know how sick that is, nigga, when you do all that shit and then don't show up that Wednesday? So sick, nigga. Like, yeah, I'll be there next week though. Like, nigga, but you still you. Maybe that's a little. Listen, like, I don't owe you niggas nothing, but you know what I mean. I don't want to trust nobody. He was like, did I hurt the baby? That shit made me. That shit made me cackle. I was like, that's funny, but. Not to show up. Like, well, I mean, I guess you don't have to show up, nigga. I've been gone. You know what I'm saying? My whole shoulder meat was gone.
Chill.
Shoulder and meat. God, we can't do shit. No more, you know what I mean?
Nah, I can't do nothing. But yeah, MJF back. There are a couple other notable things that happened on the pay-per-view there that I liked that I'm gonna run through. I'm not gonna run through the whole show. I'm just gonna run through a few things that kind of coincide with Dynamite. Juice Robinson. Well, this doesn't coincide with Dynamite, but Juice Robinson back.
Oh man, bang bang, yo! I'm so that bang bang interest, nigga. I said, yo, this shit is fucking. And I think I'm sold on Jay White Privilege Hennessy. He's one of them ones. He's one of them ones, dog. Like, I'm like, yo, he's nice. I always thought he was nice, but you know what I'm saying? I like to make fun of niggas. You know what I mean? So, like, he's nice. Them gun niggas, though, like, you can replace them gun niggas with anybody. But that whole shit, no, that whole shit with them four, like, that's a good little joint. So I fuck with that. Especially a little interest, nigga. That shit is hard, nigga.
I mean, shit. I mean, I'm mad at it.
The bang bang niggas.
All right, my bad. We was glitching for a second, but we back.
Oh, we back. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
We back. But yeah, man. Juice Robinson back. Let me see what else happened. Mercedes Moné won the title. She won the TBS championship.
That was. Yeah, you guys get what you want? Did you get what you want? All you niggas bitching about like, oh, this she ain't taking no bumps. Like, oh, she went through the table. Like, this is what you get in the match. You know what I'm saying? Like, first off, shout out to Willow, man. Yo, Willow was looking every bit of just amazingly respectfully amazing in all aspects of the ring, inside and outside. And then they went out there and put on that shit. And then, like, you want some psychology, nigga? Let me work on the ankle that got broken in the match that we had that you won the championship that we called the Audible in. Like, they did all that shit. Like, she took them bumps, like all the fucking German suplexes and the whole match. Like, that was my favorite match of the night, all the way till we got to the end. But like up to that point,
you want to go over that? Wait, no. Let's stay the course. Let's stay the course.
I'm just saying, like, I was like, this was my favorite match of the entire night. I was like, I knew it. Like, I knew this shit was going to fucking do what it's supposed to do, especially with everything that happened inside of it. You know what I'm saying?
And then after?
Match, yeah, and then after, you know what I'm saying? The entire structure of the match, but like just the match itself, like Willow's one of them ones, and this is why you pay Mercedes the money and then give her the belt as soon as she comes in there. Like, that match was lit. Like, that was my favorite match of the night. Like they did all the shit that I like in the match, you know what I'm saying? Work on a body part, and then like the fucking stronger person was just throwing the nigga around, you know what I'm saying? Like, until you work on that body part, and then I hit you with my move. So like, I was with that shit.
Yeah, and then after the match. Man, Willow couldn't win for losing, and I felt bad because when you already know when they keep the camera on a loser in the ring and they keep the camera on him a little too long, you like something bad is gonna happen. Something bad about to happen, and it did happen because Chris Statlander turned her back turned her back on Willow and attacked her. Stokely just cheesing about it. He just I can sense it in him from the beginning.
He's
I
like,
can sense it in him from the beginning. Yeah.
Hey, yo, man. Hey, this is a good way to build a storyline. You know what I'm saying? We all see, like, everybody's seen it coming, but it's just when it happens and why it happens. And then
it's one of those. It's one of those things where you're like, you can see the train coming, but you see the nigga on the track, but you're like, yo, you already know what's coming. He don't know what's coming, but you know what's coming. And you're like, yo, I gotta watch,
bro. But like you know the Titanic is going to sink. You know what I'm saying? But then you have to see the story, and then like, oh no, Willow just pushed. I mean, I'm saying Chris Allen just pushed Leonardo DiCaprio off the fucking, like, yo, die. Yo, that's all she did. That's all she did in Titanic too. You know what I mean?
I'm like, you greedy. Like, you couldn't move a little bit off the door so the man could get up on there.
Like, if you sit right here and I sit right here, you know what I mean? Like we're good. Like, you take our feet off. Like, it's good balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I took you on the deck of the. I could let you drop off this boat. But
nah. When she dropped the diamonds in the water, I'd have to throw that old bitch overboard. I'm sorry, my bad. My bad.
The band went down with the ship.
I'm not going down. I'm not going down with no ship. But yeah, man. Willow wasn't on this week's episode of Dynamite, but Chris Statlander was.
Yo, man, look at all this. Oh, man.
And she turned her back on another friend, Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy was offered to join the Don Callis family. He refused. Trent Beretta ended up joining, and Orange Cassidy is down one more friend. It's not looking good for my boy.
Damn, but he ain't got no friends, dog. He gotta go back.
He gotta go back to being a nigga that's just walking around, not talking to nobody. See, that's what you get. That's what you get for talking to people. That's why when I'm at work, I don't talk to nobody. I'm not trying to get no friendships. I'm not trying to have you turn your back on me and get beat up, because I'm gonna have to run a nigga over in the parking lot.
You watched the game this week? No, I didn't, motherfucker. Get away from me. Like, fucking kidding me? Like, Orange, you should have known that. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as you got your first T-shirt before everybody in the group, like, and your real friend, you know what I'm saying, got beat up by your fake friend, and then you was like, well, damn. And then and you gotta know your fake friend gonna lie too. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as he beat that nigga with the little pin and shit, and I was like, you want to win by wrestling, right? Let's have a wrestling match. I was like, I knew he was gonna be mad. So, hey, man. Wow. Don Callis got new niggas in there. Good for him.
It is what it is.
Oh,
I'm not even gonna talk about that. That was in the notes, but I'm just gonna veto that shit because I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about it. You want to talk about it?
Them niggas.
You want to talk about the learning tree?
Them niggas is weak. Next concept. So Tony Storm.
Nah. Yeah. Tony Storm going through the card again. Tony Storm retained. Anarchy in the Arena match was wild. Swerve retained his title, but yeah, going back to Anarchy in the Arena match. Yeah. What was one thing you liked about the match? Because we're gonna go straight into Dynamite.
When they stopped playing the music and start playing the final countdown, and then they let that shit run for like 3.5 minutes. It looks like a fucking montage of fucking just like violence and shit going on. Like, that's the shit that, like, I was already prepared to talk shit about. Motherfucking, like, how did Mercedes and the fucking Willow not the fuck? And then as soon as that shit happened, and then that nigga cut that shit off, was like, yo, cut the fucking song off. Like, we gotta pay $200,000 every time we fucking play that song. Like, we got a budget to maintain. And then they start fighting again. I was like, see, this is the shit that I like. You know what I mean? Like, this is the violence. Like, this is the unnecessary shit of wrestling that's so fun. Like, it's great. Like, that was my favorite part.
Yeah, like and we lost. If we would have bet money on Darby getting set on fire, we would have lost a significant amount of money because
Yeah,
Darby
man.
said, I'm not getting set on fire. But you know who will get set on fire? The real glass nigga. The nigga that like glass so much, we set him on fire, his legs get turned to glass. Because that's exactly what would happen. He lit that nigga on fire after getting run over by a truck in the parking lot. It was crazy.
You know, I forgot
It was
about that,
crazy.
nigga. The scapegoat was Curry Goat, nigga. Like, get your ass over here, nigga. Go with this flame, nigga. Yeah, real glass man. You know what I'm saying? No, real fireman. You know what I mean? I don't know. Graham here. Look at Graham. Listen, can't. Listen, what's up, Graham? We're fine. I promise.
Man, send the love. Yeah.
Send the love. Let's go. No new. Oh, so well, yeah. We're your only friends now, bro. That's it.
The only ones.
We're the only ones. All right, bro. That shit was just so, like, I love this unnecessary shit like that. Like, that's what wrestling is, nigga. Like, nigga, we just running around, fight each other and shit. Best wrestlers in the world, nigga. This nigga Daniel Bryan was stunting, nigga. Like, this, like, yeah, play my music, nigga. Yeah, this nigga bleeding over here because I did that. But that was my favorite part of the shit.
But yeah, the Elite ended up winning, and we all agreed the Elite had to win that match. But yeah, it was a good match. It was a good show. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was ready to go to sleep after the turn off the laptop, and I was like, and these niggas is still going. I was like, oh shit, that's right, Anarchy in the Arena. Yeah, man, it was a good show. Like I said, the only reason that I wouldn't give it a 5 out of 5 is because the length of the show. I'm like, there's no need for a 5-hour pay-per-view. But yeah, man, it was a pretty good show. Adam Copeland got Gangrel to come back. That was a really cool moment. And speaking of Adam Copeland, yeah, man. I was like, yo, I said it on last week's show. I was like, he got to get Gangrel to come back and do something. I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's the entrance. Maybe he helps him out. But yeah.
Both of them.
Both.
Yo, man, like it's so sick, man. Like, cause that, oh man, like as soon as he jumped off, because like, I felt really bad because I tweeted was like, yo, man, remember Jay-Z jumping into the pool? Like, I don't know they broke his leg, blood. Like, that shit's crazy. Like, man, got a new entrance and shit for nothing.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
That
shit broke my heart.
This week, Adam Copeland announced that he had to have surgery on a fractured tibia. He said he had to relinquish the title. And as a result, they're doing a tournament for the title. Christopher Daniels was named interim EVP. He looking kind of a lot like Adam Pearce, so we're not going to talk about that. He announced that there's going to be qualifying matches, and that the winners of the qualifying matches will compete for the TNT title in a ladder match at Forbidden Door. Because they were just going to do the Triple H shit, and they was going to hand him over the belt. And Christopher Daniels popped up. He was like, nah, can't even do that. He had to use his ball man powers. He had to do his
not in my league. Not in my league. You just got fired. Like, hey man, here I am. You know what I'm saying? Say, talk to the real boss. Back. Talk to the real boss. You know what I'm saying? He said I can have a job real quick. And no. Sorry.
I mean, niggas is back. I seen a couple of wrestlers talking about they wanted in on the TNT title match. I saw Sammy Guevara post a picture of himself holding the TNT title. And I don't know about anybody else, but I took that as a personal threat. I don't like that. I had to report the image. It offended my eyes. I had to, facts. I got to file a grievance with AEW, and I don't know how I'm feeling. I might have to sue a little bit, but yeah, that's what's going to be happening going forward.
Police, nigga.
Elsewhere on Dynamite, Brian Keith. I didn't want to talk about it, and I'm just going to talk about it real quick. Brian Keith joined Chris Jericho in the Learning Tree. I don't like it. I didn't want to see it, but that's what's happening. But on the brighter side, Hook and Samoa Joe joined forces.
Oh, that's fucking. That's like, I don't even know what that. That's like Piccolo. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Samoa Joe. You know what I mean? Like Piccolo is just like getting Gohan and about to turn this nigga into a super, like
Super Saiyan.
a super duper, like just a real nigga.
A
Like
super
this
duper
nigga
real
Gohan.
nigga is crazy.
Do you know like Gohan never got mad about his dad the way that he got mad about Piccolo dying?
Yo,
Like, that
he's
shit
like,
is
yo,
sick.
man, dad. He's like, yo, my dad, that nigga die all the time, bro. Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Piccolo,
He can come back. Like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come back like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? This is the second time. Nah, blood. Red line behind my head, nigga. Super Saiyan
nah,
2. All the Cell Juniors gotta die.
this shit. I mean, that's facts. But
Bro, the learning tree
we
is
got
like
some,
that's
yeah,
affirmative action, nigga. Like, yo, you want to be like you want to be in the group. Like, we got to put one of them in there. You know what I mean? Like, yo, he be doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? He got a fancy hat and shit. Like, he needs to be,
yeah,
and he needs like, cause you put Big Cass in the group, nigga. Like, that niggas like Chris Steps. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he be doing some stuff sometimes, but like, I don't know. Chris Jericho just trying to do the best he can. Like, shout out to him trying to do the best he can, but I mean,
your best isn't good
eventually.
enough.
It's not, man. Sometimes your best is not good enough, man. He's like Gordon Hayward. He's like Gordon Hayward of wrestling.
Nah, ain't nobody trying to see that shit. And for me, for one, I'm definitely not. But that's as much time I'm willing to give to that. Elsewhere on Dynamite, it's at the beginning of the show. Sky Blue announced that she during Mercedes Monet's her celebration. Sky Blue was the one announced that she was the one that attacked Mercedes Monet,
Of course she
and
did.
she ended up getting a match with. Mercedes Monet later on the night. Mercedes Monet returned at the end of the match. The NJPW women's strong women's champion.
Yeah.
What's her name? Stephanie Vacura.
Yeah.
Right?
Stephanie.
Yeah, she caught her shot. She came out, she held up the belt, she kind of pointed, and it's looking like that's what's gonna be for Forbidden Door.
Hey, bro, first off, like Andy said some shit like, you trying to get Sammy beat up in these streets, nigga. This is mine forever for 24 hours. All right? And he got to see me for it. Yeah, that was a good one. That Sky Blue shit was just kind of like,
it didn't go anywhere.
She's the one that did it, huh? Like, you literally could have just gave her the match without doing all that. It could have saved that for anybody. You know what I mean?
Because you
could have saved it for anybody.
It was a very anticlimactic reveal. It was like, yo, me, the one that got shit to do with this. This is not going anywhere because we already see where this is going to Forbidden Door. It's kind of like the big reveal for nothing. At least that's how I felt. They might expound on it. They might have her do something else. She might come back, have another match for it, but I don't see the point. But yeah, they're kind of building Forbidden Door because when's Forbidden Door?
Like June something.
Let me look it up.
The week after Father's Day or some shit. I just don't understand. Like, what was the point? Like, I fuck with Sky Blue. Like, Sky Blue is dope.
June
And she has 2 weeks after Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Kendra, for letting me know. It was just like, it just seemed kind of unfair. It really felt like they just put that shit on Sky Blue. It was like, okay, you're gonna be the one that attacked her. Like why? Why, nigga? Like I guess you could have did that with anybody. You could have literally did that with anyone. Like, you could have did that shit with like Jamie Hayter coming back. Like, I'd have did that shit. You know what I mean? I could have did that shit with Britt Baker. She coming back, you know what I'm saying? Whatever she doing, you know what I'm saying? Probably doing whatever she wants. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. Like, you could have did that with anybody, nigga, but to throw that shit on Sky Blue, like, yeah, I'm the one that did it. Like, nigga, why?
Yeah.
Like, for what?
Yeah, there was definitely more money to be made elsewhere with that. But yeah, they build a Forbidden Door. They had a casino gauntlet match, and Will Ospreay won. Man, won the belt. Won the belt, and then he becomes number one contender for the match of Forbidden Door.
You mean to tell me that the man that's getting paid the most over there and just won a belt, I'm saying just won a battle royal too? Damn, blood, that's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not mad at it. I saw it coming when they put him in the match. I was like, part of me doubted it. I was like, there's no way they give him the belt and letting him be the number one contender. But I was like,
yeah, nigga, why not?
as time went on, it kind of made sense. It's like, yo, even though he's signed to AEW, he still kind of got, the New Japan, pause feel on him.
Badge. Yeah, a little badge, you know what I'm saying? A little badge of honor, you know what I'm saying? The little brand. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
He's stepping for New Japan. Bro, like nigga, I came here to wrestle, nigga. Like I'm not hating on the niggas letting Will Ospreay do whatever the fuck he want, nigga, because at least you're gonna fucking get everything that you're asking for. Like Will Ospreay has been the best signing over there since they signed Jon Moxley. To me. You know what I'm saying? Like it has the same effect to me. You know what I mean? Like that's just getting like you're getting somebody like who like, yeah, nigga, let's do this shit. Like you're getting your money's worth out of Will since he's been there. Like I'll give that nigga all the fucking belts, nigga. Like and then we're keeping him away from Okada. You know what I mean? Like for now. Like you're lucky we don't do that shit. Like usually AEW likes to blow their low paws, which is why they have so many returns and shit, and then like heel turns and all this other shit. So, like, I'm glad that they're keeping them two niggas away from each other. But, yeah, nigga, let that nigga wear that shit, man. We got to see Leo Rush for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was there doing some stuff. Like, yeah, nigga, why not? He's the guy. So, yeah. Man, shut up, Mr. Alden. Nigga, I said pause, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
Yo, he did say pause. He blessed it. So, yeah.
Yeah, pause myself.
So,
you know what I mean?
So yeah, man, that's all I got for Dynamite. You got anything else you want to add on the AEW conversation before we move off of that?
Hey man, let Will win everything and Mercedes win everything. They be doing dances together and shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Will he be trying? You know what I'm saying? You can tell he ain't got no rhythm. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? He giving it up. You know what I mean? Like they know what they got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he be trying.
Yeah, man. Listen, everybody's gonna be just fine, man. It was like them niggas that had an all right weekend.
Yeah, facts. His heart is in the right place.
Yeah, his heart was in the right place. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to AEW. Like that shit was great, but it was just long as fuck.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, it was a long weekend for wrestling. A lot went on. But you know what? It was good. We had the King of the Ring. We had King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring. Nia Jax won the Queen of the Ring. The Bird Lady agenda is not over. I want y'all to know that the Bird Lady agenda is not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. It's just on a back burner right now. It's on a back burner. We turning it down. They'll be letting it simmer. Bird Lady agenda still in full force, but yeah, Nia Jax got her moment, got to win the title on that. But I'm not gonna lie to you, when she came down on Live Valkyrie,
my God,
it looked wild.
I thought she was dead, son. I'm like, yo, who is taking that? Like it was like usually you try to fucking like I know you try to fucking like I know that you say you used to kick his feet out so it wouldn't look like that, but that shit would just. Yo, that shit was crazy. She's not like most queens. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I wrote the tweet. I did it. That was me. You know what I'm saying? Keeping that going. I'm not being the allegations because I'm not trying to. I am guilty by charge. All right? Queen Nia all day. You know what I'm saying? Yo, lock me up and throw away the key. You know what I'm saying? No Devonte shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Graham was happy. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm surprised not in the chat saying, like, I'm happy. With the Bird Lady agenda, you know what I'm saying, simmering, you know what I'm saying?
It's simmering. I didn't say we was taking it off the stove. I said we putting it in a crock pot right now.
You know what I'm saying?
We setting it on there. We setting it, we putting it in the crock pot. We going to work, we gonna come back and it's gonna be ready. It's gonna be ready. We at work right now. We'll be back soon.
Set it and forget it, all right? You know what I mean? Set it and forget it, all right? The Bird Lady is coming. Don't you ever forget that.
Yo. But yeah, this means Nia Jax will be taking on Bayley at SummerSlam. She's gonna have the coronation. If you're listening to this on Thursday when we're recording it, if you listen whenever you listen to it, they're They doing the
Friday.
coronation on SmackDown. It don't matter. They're doing the coronation on SmackDown. So yeah, look forward to that. But we also had a King of the Ring crown. Gunther.
Who won that?
Yo, facts. I just want to let people know. Public Enemies Podcast. We realized the dream a long time ago. We saw it a long time ago. We was like that man is a king right there. He's a chosen one.
To the future.
Yo, we looked into. I can't play the music because I'm not trying to get flagged right now. But yeah, we looked into the vision. We saw it.
Yeah, not but today, Bob Iger. Fuck out of here.
Yo,
what the fuck was going on? You know what I'm saying? King Gunther. Duh. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know who I want to fight, nigga. One of you niggas getting fought. You know what I mean? It's probably gonna be you, Damien. But
no, it's got to be Damien. Well,
it has to be.
I take it back. It don't have to be Damien. It has to be either Damien. It has to be either Damien or Drew McIntyre because Damien Priest versus Drew McIntyre will be taking place at Clash at the Castle. That Clash at the Castle will be taking place, and he's gonna have to fight either one of them at SummerSlam June 15th.
So. Who we will get to that in a second because
yo, hold on.
Queen of the Ring.
Hold on, we get to it. That's on the back burner. Like we said with the Bird Lady agenda, we gonna get to that. Yo, hold on.
In the pot.
But yeah,
crock pot.
But yeah, Gunther won King of the Ring. There was a little bit of controversy because Randy's shoulder was up, but Triple H said no. Triple H said no. The ref's decision is final, and then we go in. Yeah. But the rest of the show, it was a pretty, clean cut show. Well, Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes, it was cool. Liv Morgan, bro.
You see the camera shot of the Logan Paul?
Oh yeah, the 360. I was like,
that shit was insane, nigga. I'm like, yo, who's doing this shit? M. Night Shyamalan doing the fucking match, nigga. I'm like, this is the greatest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yo, facts. I'm like, bro, on top of that, like, was holding back the product so much. We've been missing out on stuff like this for damn near 20 years, bro.
Dog, Kevin Dunn is just he was the cancer that we need to get away from from the shit. Like I forgot about that old what's old coach? You know what I mean, like Jeff Fisher with the Tennessee Titans. You know what I mean? Like once you get that nigga away, you can stop going 8-8. You know what I'm saying? Like you get Mike Vrabel up in there. You know what I mean? Then Derrick Henry runs for 2,000 yards. Who would have thought? And
who knew?
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? You know what I'm saying?
Who would have thought?
Like this shit is crazy.
Yo, Cody Rhodes hit the vertebreaker. I was like, hold up, time out. I was like, Triple H letting moves back in. Okay, so what are we gonna do next? We bringing back Power Drivers?
Power Drivers is back, baby. Let's go.
I feel like that's some shit. I feel like that's some shit Triple H would allow.
You know what I'm saying? Power driving and blatant. You know what I mean? I'm saying real Canadian destroyers.
All that's back, but
not Kendrick.
Yeah, the show,
the other Canadian destroyer.
Yo, chill, chill. But elsewhere on the show, Liv Morgan picked up the women's world women's world title.
You know what I mean? Of course, she should have.
She picked up the belt. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this little revenge tour is looking pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie to you. The only thing left for Liv Morgan to do is fly to Australia and slap Rhea Ripley's mama or something like that. Because she said, "Yo, I'm taking away everything that you love," and she did. She said she's gonna take the belt. She injured. And then on Monday Night Raw, after she retained the title,
what she did? Give me a little smooch, nigga.
Yeah, she put the moves on Dominic Mysterio.
Yo, that boy Dom, man, Dom got Riz. You know what I'm saying? The Riz King. You know what I'm saying? Like, put some respect on Dom's name.
Bro, you gonna get his ass beat.
Latino Heat Jr., little LJ. Hey, man. He get to choose, you know what I mean? Like, listen, he's the prize, all right? He's the prize. Talk your shit, Dom. You the prize, all right?
Oh, my God.
Not that nigga academics, nigga. You the prize, all right?
You know, the last time a nigga said that, it didn't turn out well for him.
Yeah, well, yeah, man. Well, he's Dom. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't that nigga. I mean, yo, Dom,
yeah.
Your trip, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that's bad is that your shit's on like TV and shit. But you know, all you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, listen, I didn't even know what was gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, you could go with that. I mean, that's not a bad lie. It's not like, yo, man, do you see? Because he was frowning at her at first. He was like, yo, man, I can't believe you won the title. I can't believe you retained it. And all of a sudden,
but he put his hands in the air when she kissed him.
Like,
that's what you got to do. You say, put your hands in the air. So, you know what I mean? What I'm saying, listen, saying, don't shoot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, hands up, don't shoot. You know what I mean? And then, like, he can be like, yo, man, I didn't tell her, like, oh, you helping that bitch win? Like, I didn't help her win. I was trying to help Becky win because you said you wanted your revenge, remember? Like, I thought you said you didn't even want to do that. Like, I was doing what you told me to do. Like, you try to help that bitch win? You want that bitch to be in my downfall, mate? Like, like, no. I promise. Listen, man. Listen. You know, Craig got fired yesterday, and that's all you got to say, Dom. Just say Craig got fired yesterday. You'll be all right.
The revenge tour. The revenge tour is like she say the revenge tour not over. I'm like, what else can you do?
Surgical summer. You know what I mean?
What else is there for you to do? You done took the title, you done caused injury, you done took a man, you done did all of that. Like, what else is left? You gonna go down? You gonna burn down a house? Like I'm trying to figure out, like, what more evil can you do? And that's why I'm saying, like, she might go down as 2024 hater of the year, because I'm like, you know, Drew McIntyre, he put up numbers at the beginning of the year, but this is some hateful stuff right there. 2024 year to hater, man, but she in the running. She most definitely in the running, but
she in the lead. You know what I'm saying? Because she got a title out of it. You know what I'm saying? Drew McIntyre got a title for fucking 38 seconds, and we watched that shit. You know what I'm saying? We watched that nigga
live
celebrate. You know what I mean? I was standing in line to get some fucking $28 chicken and fucking fries, which I would never pay for again. And
my nigga, I'm not two things. One, I wish I would have gone to the same place as y'all, because the Philly cheesesteaks in Lincoln Financial Field were dog shit. Two, right as I was writing out the tweet to say, like, congratulations to Drew McIntyre, he won in front of the crowd, literally Damian Priest comes running down. So I was like, I gotta delete all that shit. But yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying? You could have quote tweeted that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that chicken spot. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, never again. But you know what I mean? Like, but at least she gets, you know, like, she's in the run, like, she's in the lead, and she took Rhea's man. Yep. Like, literally just stepped in her, like, she like stepped in her way. You know what I mean? Like, literally just like stepped in her footsteps and did it better. Like, Liv is in the lead. You are
taking Judgment Day. That might be the next step. But yeah.
Oh, what do you think of Judgment Day's working for me?
Yo, chill. Yo, but yeah, man, it's been a crazy tour, but yeah. Somebody else kind of crashing out right now, Chad Gable.
Yo, he mad, nigga. Like, he's going through his genius stage where he's like, that's it. I'm going to whip this nigga. Nigga, that I catch you having fun. Like every time he tells him not to do the worm, that's exactly what I think of. He was like, nigga, that I catch you having fun. He don't want nobody to have no fun. I gotta go. He got on a Joe Jackson suit too. That's exactly what Joe Jackson would wear. That's definitely
right down to the shirt. Right down to the brown gold suit. Like, yeah, that's definitely a Joe Jackson inspired fit, man. Took off the belt. He was like, yo, man, you cost me the title at King Queen of the Ring. Now I gotta beat your ass. Sammy comes down, makes a save, but looks like it's going more towards like him kind of getting rid of them niggas, bringing in the Creed brothers and going full Kurt Angle. Like, but we gonna have to wait a minute because we don't know if we gonna see that because Chad Gable's contract is reportedly up with WWE next week.
Ooh, bad talk, nigga. Hey, listen. The price of the brick. Tell them, Chad, the price of the brick gone up. Listen, the price of the brick is up.
Yeah, it's set to expire next week unless they can make it like they can get an extension or to reach a new deal. But I'm thinking like, yo, right now you kind of got them on the ropes because you're one of the top things on Raw right now outside of the main event. Because for me, it's like, okay, obviously the world title is number one. Liv doing what she's doing, that's number two. And this is a strong number three on the show right now. People want to see Chad Gable crash out. Like that's like one of the top things on the show on Monday Night Raw that we're seeing right now. Because we got to think about it. Some of your heavy hitters not there right now. Seth's not there. Becky, she not there right now. You got a couple other people who aren't there right now. Rhea not there. So you got that. So you got this man kind of carrying the weight, and people want to see that. So I'm like, get as much as you can, get whatever you can to reach this new deal. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, like if you would ask me this like last year, a year and a half ago, and his contract came up, I would probably been amongst the people that have been like, you're probably better kind of like testing the waters outside of WWE to see where you can go. But right now, you got an interesting story going on. You're one of the top acts on Monday Night Raw. Get what you can get, bro.
But they were like, how long? Like, what was that? Shoosh. Like, that was like 2-3 years ago, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's been like, listen, I let you call me Shorty G during the pandemic when a whole bunch of fucking screams were watching me calling you, like, watch you niggas disrespect me as Shorty G when I could literally throw every person in that locker room around if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I'm entertaining. And I'm this and like him and Otis was him and Otis were exactly what the Miz and R-Truth are right now. They're the exact same thing. Like, it could be the exact same shit, but like now you're giving Chad like you want to do this shit. Like it kind of feels like what they were doing with FTR when they were about to leave, and it was like, yeah, here's the belts, nigga. But like giving him something like I don't know why he would want to leave because all you niggas gonna do is complain that he's getting underutilized at the other place too. So he can either get underutilized over here and be happy, or get underutilized over there, and y'all niggas complain about it anyway. So what?
I mean,
you might as well stay where he's at and then do what he has going on. Like you can't fucking end this shit right now. You know what I mean? When the shit is about to explode.
You gotta, facts. You gotta see it through. You gotta see it through. But yeah, he's not re-signed right now. They're looking to reach a deal with him. I'm like, if you do re-sign him, he gotta have like a few like agreements. Kurt Angle wants to be part of this. You gotta put it on there. You gotta bring Kurt Angle in.
Yeah, man. I like this is Shorty G. Don't you ever call me that again? You know what I'm saying? Like I want that shit stricken from anything that has to do with me on the network and on Peacock and on Netflix when we go over there. He's going to be a big part of that Netflix shit. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm going to be on Raw over here. Like, you niggas need, like, he might be the next Intercontinental Champion. You know what I mean? Especially when we get the Creeds over there where he trades some niggas, you know what I mean, for AD. You know what I mean? Like, he about to trade all them niggas for AD, and that's the Creed brothers. All right?
Yo.
You are AD. All right? And we're going to get a championship that year, nigga.
Exactly. I don't give a damn if it's in a bubble. I don't care where it's at. No. It's a time. I don't care if y'all call it a Mickey Mouse ring, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. It's a championship to me.
But Disneyland, fucking Disney World, you know what I'm saying? Dollywood, nigga, it don't matter where it was, nigga. All you niggas got there and got y'all asses beat, nigga. Y'all niggas calling Jamal Murray a fucking goat, nigga, because he dropped 70 in the bubble, but you want to give me the credit for my fucking ring, nigga? Man, that's the only credit I give y'all all. But yeah, nigga, like we are. Listen, Gable is the one. All right, like he is definitely he's Nas Reed. He is Dante DiVincenzo. Like he is that like the piece that you like. We need him. And he's one of the most important parts of this show that we just got a new deal on Netflix for that we can drag out, nigga, as long as we want to.
Yo, facts. But yeah. So I mean, that's all I got from Monday Night Raw right now. You got anything else you want to add for Raw, SmackDown before we take it NXT?
Yo, this nigga Damian Priest told this nigga Drew McIntyre, like, what's your girlfriend's name? I
He had to.
I want to talk about how disrespectful that shit was.
Bro, he had to say something. They backed that man to the corner. They Gunther lighting that man up, like smacking that man over top of the head. Drew gets in the ring. Drew starts lighting this nigga up. And it was nasty. So I don't blame him for saying what he said, because like, yo, you got back to the corner. You got to say something, man. You can't leave one. You can't let these niggas like pause, beat your head in, and you not say nothing.
Yeah, nigga, they let them niggas send you to the store, nigga. You the one with the belt, nigga. Like, listen, I know Bad Bunny, nigga. What's your bitch's name? Nigga, like, that's what I would say, nigga. Like, yo, me and Bad Bunny about to fuck your bitch and all her friends, nigga. That shit is crazy, man. Like, I think that shit was hilarious. And it showed Priest could hold his own, nigga. Like, yo, he was like, yeah, nigga. Like, listen, I'm not intimidated by none of this shit. Like, I know this, like this whole Judgment Day shit's gonna turn into some, like, he's gonna get willowed, you know what I mean? Like, and then him and Finn are gonna end up fighting each other. and then, but you know, I like that shit though. Like, what's your girl? You'll tell your girl I like her. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up on that shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I can kind of see him dropping the title to Drew at Clash at the Castle because of Finn Balor. Then you get Finn Balor versus Damian Priest at SummerSlam or something like that. I don't know. I feel like that's where it's going, because he's been yelling at them whenever they cheat. He kind of looks at them like, bro, I really don't want to have to do this. His heart isn't in the villainy anymore. His heart isn't in the evil anymore. He just like, man, I really don't want to do shit. I really just want to kick my feet up in the Judgment Day lounge, have my title, and not have to worry about this. But I gotta go in here and I gotta fix y'all bullshit.
Him and Chad Gable on the different sides of the coin fighting the same battle. Like, I don't want to beat y'all niggas in the middle of the ring and tell y'all not to have fun. Like, I don't want this big head nigga in my fucking group who get beat up, you know what I'm saying? But I need him, you know what I'm saying? Because he's the crash out dummy, you know what I'm saying? So I need him, you know what I mean? But you niggas is like, this nigga ain't got no arm, his girlfriend hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's compromised by the other white girl that's over here. Like, look, what am I supposed to do right now? Listen, I can't be the leader of this group. You know what I'm saying? This must how Inez felt when he was in the band. Like, I can't be the leader of this group.
This is how Kevin Durant felt in Brooklyn. Like, man, this nigga over here, he won't take the vaccine. This nigga talking to Daryl Morey, talking about he wanna go to the 76ers. Like, yo, man, I can't fucking win.
I got a coach that said I don't want to be here, but I really want here, but I can't tell my friend because he be hating. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Like, yo, Damian Priest is in a lose-lose.
Yo, facts.
So the only thing he has to do is like, yo, man, what's your bitch's name? So I respect it.
Yo, this is gonna be his NBA playoffs when everybody's injured. He's like, yo, I'm here by myself, nigga. Like, oh my god.
Come on, man. Like, yo, man. This is Jokic moment. Come on, Puerto Rican Jokic. That dash elite. You gotta use your dash eliteness. That's all you gotta do.
It's like, yo, man, I just wanna have fun. I just wanna be like I was in NXT. I don't want. You're like, I'm tired of these niggas calling me bisexual Undertaker, nigga.
Come on, man. I know Bad Bunny, nigga. I know Bad Bunny. No Bad Bunny.
Yo, facts. Like, yo, man, I know this. I've known this nigga since he was since he was 10 years old, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I told him to be Bad Rabbit, but you know what I'm saying? He was like, no, Bad Bunny, because B Rabbit's already taken. He was like, you know what? Chambea. So I'm like, all right, blood, you got it.
All right, bro.
That's it.
All right, that's it. That's all I got from Monday Night Raw as of this moment. But yeah, you wanna take it to NXT? NXT gets a full segment this week. Look at that. Start doing stuff and you start. Yeah, I got a question of the week, but I gotta set it up. I gotta set it up.
Listen, that's called foreshadowing. You know what I'm saying? For all you Shakespeare lovers.
I gotta set it up. But yeah, NXT gets a full-on segment this week.
Been like 2
NXT,
years.
see what happens when you carry your weight and you do something special. We bring attention to you. That's what happens.
You're welcome. You're
That's
welcome.
what
And
happens.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sexy.
Yeah, Sexyy Red.
Get it, Sexy.
This was labeled like as a top. I think it was labeled as a top 15 episode, as in like in viewership for NXT. It did like really well in like the young demographic and
1839.
everything like that. Yeah. 18 to 49
1839 is
demographic.
important.
It did really well in that demographic. Top 15 episode. Sexyy Red comes out at the beginning of the show. Somebody pray for Booker T. Somebody pray for Booker T. I don't know.
Yo,
I don't know
get that
what he
nigga a
got going
pacemaker.
on. I don't know what he got going on, but I could tell you one thing: the way he was reacting on commentary, he was definitely sleeping at his school. There was no way he was getting back in the house because this man was going crazy from the moment that she came out there to present the women's North American title.
Oh man.
The viewership, it was 703,000 viewers for the show. It was, I think it was the highest viewership since the first episode of 2024. So yeah, it did numbers. It definitely did numbers. Sexyy Red was all over the show, and they used her very smartly. They put her with Trick Williams and Javon Evans, and they had her in the main event and everything else like that. So it did what it needed to do. You had different outlets talking about it. They were talking about it on It Is What It Is.
Man,
Different
Shade
like
Room, TMZ, everybody grab that shit. Like everybody that's intertwined in hip hop and fucking women empowerment shit in general, like they were all on that shit. Like Sexyy Red did. First off, I did not think that Sexyy Red would have a better decorum and a better way of acting than LaMelo Ball. So that was more surprising. So thank you for that. Like Sexyy Red, like that was like Sexyy Red is so. That's not even media trained. That's just being a real nigga. Like Sexyy Red is such a real nigga. Like I know how to act in front of what I'm going to be doing. Like she squeezed all the juice out of that orange. You know what I'm saying? Like they got their money's worth times 100. And like I think it helps because she's like a real fan and she understands what's going on. So that's always dope too. But it was like humble. Like she was twerking, but it wasn't just like over the top. Like she was covered, you know what I'm saying? And like I'm saying, the only thing you put on that ass, I'm saying, is the American flag, you know what I'm saying? So USA was happy. And
oh my God.
So like it was fucking just I think it worked out the best way, like the best possible outcome of this shit was what it was. Like Shawn Michaels got all the juice out of the squeeze, as you say.
Big facts. Like it was one of those things, like you said, it was on the Shade Room, it was on TMZ, it was all over the place. It did what it needed to do. You bring in the younger people, it did the numbers, and WWE has had its best pop culture success when it fully embraces like hip hop. That's the one thing. Like people, like you could talk about like, oh yeah, the Black Dollar and everything like that, but that shit is strong. You feel me? That shit is real, because once Black people start fucking with something that you're doing, you know what's the cool shit. You know what's the top shit. Literally. And even in wrestling, because Edge said this shit too. Edge said it too. Edge was like, I remember when I had Black people talking about like, yo, hey, it's rated R, superstar, whatever, he was like, that's when I knew I was making it. That's when I knew like I'm doing numbers, I'm doing real success, because I had a following amongst Black people.
She had her and HBK were literally dancing to his own theme, nigga. Like that shit is fucking. It's just like when you see genuine nigga shit has been profited on for years and years and years, and you might as well, you know what I mean, use it in a positive light. Like it didn't make her look bad, it didn't make them look bad. Like everybody looked fucking like. And shout out to Ava being a better executive than her dad on NXT than he is with TKO. But
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like just shit, like the whole shit was just it's worse that you like everybody thought that shit was gonna be a disaster. And then there was other people on the other shit on the other side of the spectrum that was like, this shit is gonna be amazing. And it was mostly on that side, nigga. Like she conducted herself as a wrestler and then like didn't do too much and did enough to be like, yeah, bitch, I'm Sexyy Red. Nigga, so yeah, nigga, I'm always gonna support that shit. I like ratchet shit, nigga. I like nigga shit in my wrestling. That's why I love Bad News Brown. All right. Shout out to the Ghetto Blaster.
It did what it needed to do and more. It
Everybody
was for me, it was like it was one of their top episodes because you had that happen. And then at the end of the show, during the main event, when Javon Evans and Trick Williams were celebrating, Lash Legend comes down to the ring. She asks him, she's like, yo, you attack my friends? Was it you? And out of nowhere, Mr. All Ego, Ethan Page, pops up in NXT.
Oh, nigga, what you doing here, blood?
That's what it was. Because like Vic Joseph was like, hey, wasn't he signed to AEW? And then Booker T said, hey, hold up. We ain't giving no free publicity around here. HBK said, nah. He not playing that Sami Zayn shit. You not saying it on TV. But yeah, he popped up. And no spoilers, man. Nothing leading up to it saying like, oh, a wrestler was in the building or in the facility. No spoilers whatsoever leading up to this signing. And I don't know about you, I was kind of worried about what they were going to do for Trick Williams' first big title defense, because like I was like, Noam Dar, that's cool, but is that a big enough name for Trick Williams to start off on in his first big rivalry?
Especially when he ain't got that stupid ass trophy, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if the trophy was up, you know what I'm saying? Like I can get the belt and the trophy, then I'd be with that shit. And I don't want to disrespect Noam Dar because Noam Dar is hilariously dope, and he runs around with the fucking with the fucking like look, the two little super like little two little like jump rope braids, and it's hilarious. And like Metaphor is great, and Jakara Jackson is absolutely chocolate perfection. And some other niggas that be there is cool. So yeah, man, like All Ego popping up in there was one of them like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like we get a couple extra fries and like a couple onion rings and your fries at Burger King. Like, oh, okay, give me a couple. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, get niggas some onion rings and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all.
Looking out.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, shout out to Rondell. You know what I'm saying? At 11:30. You know what I mean?
Yo,
like
facts.
That shit was like I fuck with All Ego Ethan Page. You know what I mean? Like he was always good over there. He was always entertaining. Like I think he would be a perfect fucking he can definitely hold his own against Trick, and I think it would be a great kind of like a great little startup, like nigga, like build it from the ground up type of thing that you can build on. Like the foundation is good with them too, because they're both like newish and shit. So like I appreciate that part.
Remember a couple weeks ago when I was saying like Ricky Starks, this might be the place for you. I'm just saying, like, look at it. NXT is not a death sentence anymore. NXT is a cool place. Shawn Michaels literally took it over and was like, yo, we gonna prioritize. Yeah, ring work is still a big deal, but we getting into character work. We doing promos, like stuff over there is kind of campy, like Chase U and a few other things over there. But I feel like Ricky Starks could find a good home there. I mean, like,
bro, like and like he's getting like Shawn Michaels, all the shit that you trying to make fun of the performance center. Like I'm saying, listen, this is where you fucking put that shit to the test, nigga. Like we got a fucking deal. Like we about to be on. Like, are they going to be on the CW or whatever? But
yeah, they're gonna be on the CW.
They're going to the CW and shit. Like, and then there's nothing they love more than more money, more time,
eyes.
You know like this shit, like the CW, like you get that shit, nigga, without cable. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the 29 channels that I had before I got cable. So like you're going to be on like WCW
network
Saturday night used to be. Like this is network television. Like that's a good deal, and like you're getting to use all your, and then he's gonna let you sink or swim, like, and that's what you gotta do. like everybody's gonna weed themselves out, nigga. But listen, you're not gonna fucking blame me for not giving you an opportunity. Like, I'm gonna give you the time to do what you need to do, but it's up to you to make it work. And I can only help as much as I can. And like you said, like, that's just not a death sentence no more, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm the GOAT, nigga. I'm 1A, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm 1 or 1A, depending on what you want to. Like, I know what it takes to do this shit, and this is something that I'm enjoying doing. So, like, he's gonna give you the opportunity to be yourself, and then don't nobody love niggas like HBK, which is what I'm saying right now. That shit is hilarious, nigga.
Bro, you ain't never lied, but that wasn't the the biggest thing to happen on NXT.
Well,
we got a pop-up visit. Yeah, someone's doing a little knocking. Somebody popping up, knocking at the door.
Well, that's a strong.
Who was it? The police knock.
She was knocking with Jonathan Gresham. She picked up Jonathan Gresham and knocked on the door to NXT with that nigga, and then threw him back to the
facts. Facts. Jordan Grace made her way to NXT, and she will be challenging Roxanne Perez at Battleground for the NXT Women's Championship. And I was shocked, but then after like a little bit, you kind of settle down. You got to get a chance to breathe. You're like, well, she did say she was gonna be back. She did say she was like, this is not the last you're gonna see of me. I assumed like after the contract was up, then she was coming back. But the contract is going on a little bit longer. So I was like, hold up. And then on top of that, it's bad. It's kind of like bad manners. Your company sends you over there in good faith for you to say, hey man, when my contract is up with these fuck niggas, I'm gonna come back over here. I'm gonna kick it with y'all. That's kind of bad manners to do. So it kind of makes sense for her to say, yo, I'm gonna come back over and I'm gonna kick it with y'all for a little bit. But yeah, she's gonna be challenging Roxanne Perez. CJ, what were your first thoughts when you saw that?
That shit was, well, first of all, my first thought was that shit was dope because, like, hey, why not? You know what I'm saying? What if I can get a little shot in the arm, especially if you got the resources to do it. But then when you hear about it, and then there was like Roxanne, it was like, yo, don't tell me who I'm supposed to be facing. Like, I heard, like, we're saying, like, my sources are the streets. You know what I'm saying? The streets say, you know what I mean? Like, Roxanne was like, don't tell me who I'm facing. I want to be surprised. And like, that's a hell of a fucking surprise, dog. And it just opens up a whole fucking another little door. Not a forbidden door, you know what I'm saying, but an exclusive door. You know what I'm saying? Like, like a real nigga door. You know what I'm saying? Like an exclusive door that we don't know what's going on. But that shit was just like, it was at the perfect place. It was like, it wasn't at the end, it wasn't at the beginning, it was like right in the middle. You know what I mean? So now your brain is working. I thought that shit was dope.
Thanks.
And
it was.
What you gotta do.
It was, man, and on top of that, like what you said, it's not the forbidden door. We call it. I want to coin a phrase. We call it the friendly door. I want to call it the friendly door.
The VIP door, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen, man, gang door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, we can call. We'll workshop the name, and we'll come back to you next time with a
like
name
the secret
for
club.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Like the secret club, we gotta get a fancy knock to it. Like
it's like a speakeasy, it's like the speakeasies during Prohibition.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's Prohibition, the Prohibition door. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's liquor in here.
Okay,
not really though.
Yo. But yeah, man, that brings us to question of the week. We gonna close out on question of the week. We doing a little bit, we switching it up a little bit this week. Question of the week has been absent for a few weeks, making its grand return, and it's gonna close us out. Let me see if we got the music. We got some music for it.
Shit coming out, I'm saying, with the Lex Luger fucking flaming mirror shit. Nigga, like WrestleMania 9. Question of the week is back.
Question of the week. Question of the week this week was a good one, and I want to set y'all up for one. I felt like the people were owed a good question, and this week's question of the week was in the NXT versus TNA match see? What do you want to see? Yo, shout out to Mr. Crooks. They want Joe Gacy versus Joe Hendry.
Battle of the
Say his
Joes.
name and he appears. Or so I'm told. Yo, shout out to @slapper_WWE Obafemi versus Hammerstone, the Big E special. We got beef with Hammerstone right now.
Yes.
Shout out to Phoenix the Boss. I'm just playing. We don't got no beef with them, man. Shout out to @Phoenix the Boss. Tasha Steeles versus Jada Parker. The culture needs this like fish need water. Praying hands emoji, praying hands emoji, praying hands emoji. Graham is out.
Bring all the emojis out, y'all.
Yo, thanks. I got it. You know, we got audio listeners. I gotta set the scene for them. They gotta know, like, this man praying for that. He on. I was gonna say he on his knees for it but that's not why. I apologize to you, brother. My bad. Yo, shout out to Vaughn @301 King Vaughn Jr. Chris Bay versus Wesley. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a little classic. That sounds like a little classic. I got one that I want to. I'm gonna save it for then. Right. Shout out to Turbo Bison. So this would actually be a cross team event, but no quarter catch crew versus the Rascals would be so lit. Yeah, and y'all need to stop saying the Rascals featuring Myron Reed. He is a rascal. That it gets under my skin. It annoys me. So the man is a rascal.
Unless you say that I'm Myron Reed and these are the Rascals. But
other than that, you got to bring it out like that. Yeah. Other than that, it's blasphemy. It's disrespect. Shout out to @the Poetry God. Run it back, and it was a picture. I think that's Rosemary and Mia Yim.
Oh, Rosemary go crazy.
Yo, facts. Shout out to @Prince_Nas101 Killer Kelly versus Lola Vice. People are. Yeah, I mean, that sound like good. Sound like a good one. Shout out to @Brian Funkster. Give me Obafemi versus Jake something.
Who?
Jake something, man. Shout out to @Mad Coco Gaming Rascals plus Wesley. I was gonna say, like, why you just gotta say Wesley because he's one of the Rascals, but you gotta specify. I'm with you on that. Versus Cedric Alexander, Ricochet, Carmelo Hayes, and Javon Evans.
Oh, that sounds like some all-star game shit. You know what I'm saying? When you get to choose your own team type shit. You know what I mean? Oh, I like that shit. Yo, that shit's lightweight. Oh, okay, I see you, Mad Coco Gaming.
Yeah, that's a good one. Shout out to @Here for Kai, Axiom versus Speedball Mike Bailey.
It's lit.
Yo, shout out to Cujo. Cujo said the Rascals versus Wesley, Axiom, and Nathan Frazier.
I like that shit.
I got a couple more. You want to read some for the chat while I grab these other ones?
I think nobody putting up for the it's the door. Like, here comes Bailey. Like, who do they want to? I want to say who I want to see.
More. Yeah, I'm gonna read a couple more of these because they for some reason they didn't load when I was transferring them over. Shout out to Adam Goldberg 28, the Rascals versus Kofi versus Xavier Woods and Joe Hendry. Shout out to @Big Nate 2099. They said enough said. There's a picture of Alex Hammerstone and Braun Breaker. That one gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to @Bram Cassidy. They said a walking weapon versus Gunther. Was that Joshua Alexander?
Yeah. I seen like Andy Joseph said Moose versus Trick Williams. I'm saying I don't know if Trick is down for animal abuse. But
I'm disqualifying every single one of these ones that has Moose in it. I purposely did not read them because I'm like, no. If you are a new listener and you don't get it, message Graham at any time of the day, any time of night, and he will give you the story.
It's because of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care.
To this right now, pause the episode. Go to Twitter @OhMyGodGraham. Message him and ask him. He's not doing it.
Bro, man, we're not worried about no animal abuse going on over here. He tried to insert himself like Kanye tried to do with his own BBL Drizzy like that remix. Whatever you try to do, like don't try to insert yourself with Drew McIntyre. Like, listen, if I want your belt, my nigga, you're gonna give me that belt. All right, you're gonna get out my way so I can fight Hammerstone or you know what I'm saying, or Josh Alexander. Like,
Yo,
but
I got a couple
Josh
more of these, and we can
Alexander,
get to.
like I would like to see Josh Alexander. Josh Alexander and fucking Bruiserweight. Like I would like to see that. You know what I'm saying? That would be lit. Chris Bay versus Wes Lee really gave me skeptical hippo eyes and made my ears perk up. I'm like, ooh, that's kind of lit. I seen some Tasha Steelz versus Jada Parker. Like, yeah, give me that.
Yeah. At SLTD Wrestling says Styles versus Josh Alexander. The new face versus the old face. At Hellcat Perez said Killer Kelly recently said that she wanted a match with Tatum Paxley. So there could be something there. Shout out to at call me _what. Hammerstone versus Jacob Fatu. He's not even there yet.
He ain't there yet.
He's not there yet. So we're gonna have to wait on that one. But yeah, that's all I got right now. That's all I got. We're in it.
Yo, Big Ken said, you know what I'm saying, Mustafa versus Wesley, the return, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying the prodigal son returns like Simba. You know what I mean? That would be great. Like David Lavender says ABC versus Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Like, yo, that would be lit.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at that one. I'm not mad at that one. Who you got, CJ? Who you got? What's one that you want to see?
I want to see yo, Chris Bay and Wes Lee really made me like, yo, that is a great idea. Until they said Tasha Steelz versus Jada Parker, I'm like, yup, that one. So I'm picking that one.
That's the one. I'm gonna read a couple more of these out of the comments on there. At JJChamp15 says Trick Williams versus Joe Hendry, and I'm gonna read about two more of these because they didn't load through. Cora Jade versus Tasha Steelz, and let's see what's a good one to end on. Anything with the Rascals, main thing I'm hyped for. Okay, that's what we're ending it on. For me, I know, facts. I know for me, one that I really want to see is Javon Evans versus Leon Slater. That's one that when I saw this, like when I saw like it come through, I was like, at Worlds Collide, I could definitely see that one. That's one of my top ones that I want to see.
Oh my God, the flippy shit. Yo, the flippy shit. Shout out to Javon Evans and all you niggas that was fucking hating with your hating asses, nigga. Like, talent's always going to shine through the hate. Yo, Javon versus Leon Slater would be fucking.
Let Leon Slater get up there and hit that Swanton 450 splash, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let Leon Slater hit that shit. Like I'm here for it 100%. But their report saying for PW Insider said the word backstage is that Jordan's Grace appearance. Let me read it. Let me read it out for. The word backstage at NXT was that Knockouts champion Jordan Grace appearance at Battleground next Sunday will not be the only WWE and TNA collaboration in the days ahead. The belief is that there will be some sort of NXT representation for future TNA events and programming as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a working relationship, my G. And wait till Julia shows up.
David Love, look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this ignorant shit.
David like Lavender says Nick Nemeth. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, David Lavender said Nick Nemeth versus Dolph Ziggler. Like, come on, man. Y'all be serious, my nigga.
Hey, yo, I mean, if you can do it.
Shit.
I mean, he got a brother. R. Kelly did it.
What is it? What? Yo, chill. What is what is this shit they do? The cinema matches. You do that. The cinematic matches.
Look, Lindsay Lohan like played a whole entire Disney movie as herself with two twins. Nigga, like she'll be fine. Nigga, like yeah, do that shit. Dolph versus Nick.
Lindsay Lohan's.
One says the F word and one doesn't.
I mean, shit. I mean, You could run it. I mean, maybe you can. Well, if that's the case, why don't we have Top Dollar versus AJ Francis?
You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, you know what I mean? I got my money on Dollar. I don't know, man. We
I
gotta
don't
be
know.
impartial. We have both of them on the show. So I don't know.
I don't know, man, but yeah, I'm not mad at any of it. Like when you give me a working relationship between NXT and TNA, I've been calling for this with a lot of other people for a long time. Back last year when they had the little meeting between each other and when Jordan Grace was on the Royal Rumble, I feel like NXT is the perfect place for you to test this out, and it doesn't hurt that isn't Impact under the TKO umbrella?
It probably. I think it is because they've been working. No, that was Strike Force. But I think no. Yeah, I think it is because UFC bought them niggas too. Yeah, I think there might be because like even when Mickey James showed up over there a couple years before that, you know what I'm saying? Like that should have gave you the inkling that, you know what I'm saying, like shit was on the way. Like
I
you
don't
can
know,
tell
but
that
either way,
it was just one nasty nigga in the way, you know what I'm saying, of all the things that are happening right now, which is why he's gonna go to fucking jail.
but nah, man, like it's this is definitely for me. This is like one of the things that I've been looking forward to. You could bring back Worlds Collide, and you could do this. Shout out to Andy. Andy said it's still under Anthem. Ken said it's under the Endeavor umbrella as far as TNA, the TNA streaming app goes. Okay, so they're cousins. WWE and TNA are cousins at this point. They play cousins. So
You know
you can get away with that.
yeah, all my
You can get
mom,
away
my
with
mom
that.
and your mom used to call each other sister and shit when they growing up. Yeah, so it's cool.
Yeah, facts. So I mean, I'm 100% here for it. I think you could bring back Worlds Collide, and you could put on a spectacular show. You could book it evenly, and have everybody coming out looking great. You could kind of fix out some of the things that happened between like the last time the TNA did a little crossover event when they had the working relationship with AEW, and they got nothing in return. You can kind of give them a little kickback, kind of make them look good over here, have some of the guys win. You pop up on their brand, they pop up on yours. Do business both ways. Because I think that was a big complaint with like a lot of the wrestlers in TNA. It was like, yo, they getting our belts and they beating our ass, but we not even allowed on their show. So I feel like this is a step in the right direction. Y'all go ahead. But
Hey,
yeah,
I think that like
that's
with the especially like if you want to do like the WWE Evolution shit like with the all women's pay per view and shit, you get TNA involved, nigga. Like now, now you cooking with fire. You know what I'm saying? You cooking with grease, you cooking with lard, you cooking with bacon fat, like you cooking with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because now you can do. Like it just opens up to like now you can fucking bring that shit back because y'all niggas really act like y'all cared about that shit, and I feel like we were the only ones that watched it and talked about it, and then y'all niggas was like, oh, I mean, you know what I'm saying, it's cool to like it or whatever, but like you know what I'm saying, now with all of them in there, you get all the women's like the whole entire women's rosters, like nigga, you could be fucking you can fucking really make some money with that shit. So like yo, shout out to the Unforbidden Door.
Ooh, I like that. We'll workshop the name, but let me see. I got one other thing for NXT. Brooks Jensen. It looks like he's been released from WWE, from NXT because he was posting. He was like, "Yo, y'all know how it goes," and he posted like his booking information, everything like that. But yeah, it looks like bro is gone. But yo, and we wish him the best and everything like that because I like Brooks Jensen. I didn't like the other nigga. I'm not a Briggs guy. I like Brooke Jensen, especially when they brought him in and they gave him the licensed music for the episode when it wasn't really on TV, but they still played the music for him. What song did they play? I think it was a
Slow Ride. He's like a slow ride face ass nigga.
Nah, I feel like it was a song. It was one of the Journey songs. It was like it's gonna bug me, and then I'm gonna figure it out by the time when we're
such a long time. No, that's Boston.
I feel like I'm gonna be mad about it when we end the show.
Listen, chat. You know what I'm saying? Turn on your Guitar Hero.
Separate ways.
Or
Yo.
Turn your Guitar
God
Hero
bless
or your
you.
Rock Band.
God bless you, Nicholas Kavanaugh. God bless you. It was separate ways.
Gang.
Ways.
Jensen.
Man,
He wasn't the one that was
yo.
at the NXT, right? That fought for the.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't him. That was Josh Briggs, right?
Yeah, Josh Briggs getting all the spotlight. I like Brooks, but yeah, man. That's all I got for the show. You got anything else you want to add on, CJ, before we get out of here?
Absolutely not. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to gang. Only gang only. You know what I'm saying? Always follow us. Follow Graham. Oh my God, Graham, the king of the church emoji. Follow me. I'm at that's me. It's flashing underneath. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the champ for at least another 8 hours. And until we figure out what's going on. But hey, you can follow the show across all platforms at The Enemy's PE3. That's on Twitter. That's on Instagram. That's on TikTok. That's on Threads, even though we don't use Threads no more. That's on all of them. Hey man, you can also, if you wanna subscribe. Subscribe if you are not already subscribed. You heard the man
Listen to Nicholas. Listen to Nicholas. If you already
Kavanaugh, I trust.
You are not, facts. If you are not subscribed, subscribe, like, share, do all the stuff, man. Do all the stuff.
You know what I mean?
Do all the stuff, man.
What would Graham say? Take care of yourselves. Listen, man, don't be miserable.
I didn't get to plug myself. You can follow me on Twitter at _ Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. What else I got going on?
Threads. Follow North Carolina. Follow Baltimore. Follow Virginia. Follow the whole DVC area.
And also I forgot to mention this. We're on Patreon. Go to the Patreon. The Public Enemies on Patreon, man.
Yo, man. Happy birthday, Mama Graham.
Facts, man. Mama Graham said, y'all go ahead and subscribe so her son could buy her something nice with his cut of the Patreon money. That's patreon.com/Public Enemies. But yeah, man. Well, I'm not. What does he say? Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. You little Steve Wilkos shit. We'll catch y'all later, man.
Deuces. Yo, Drake lost. Haha.
Yo, facts. Stop talking about it. I can't see y'all defend this man and be like, well, he was on the BBL Drizzy beat rapping about it. I was like, this makes it more corny, bro.
And he looked like two bad bitches named the Sexyy Red.
Hey.
Some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you made it, Rob. Some of you don't belong in the category. Oh, no, that was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.